Hello and welcome back to Meat City Gaming. JD here with another episode of Kicking Aces here in World of Tanks, and it's a bit of a different episode today. We're going to start off with the battle as normal. This is the AMX 1375, which is the Tier VII French light tank, and this is going to be an ace tanker replay. But then in the post-battle results, I'm going to talk a little bit about what is an ace tanker, what do you think, what do I think, and the reason that I'm bringing that up is because we recently had server reset about a week ago, which I believe removed the toy tank from the game. And when there is a server reset, what happens is somehow the levels that are required for determining or that are used for determining what is an ace tanker, a first class mastery, a second class, etc., get reset. I don't know exactly what that means. Do they get reset to 0 so that if you have the first battle after the reset, no matter how bad that game is, you get your ace tanker? I don't know exactly how those mechanics work, but I want to talk a little bit about it once the battle's over. So we're starting off here, and we're trying to get some early spotting in, and I got to apologize for these first couple of shots. It's not an easy shot. We're firing at a full speed Chaffee, going up and down hills in a tank that is definitely not a sniper, and that's something that I really wouldn't recommend doing early in the battle in the AMX 1375, just like its little brother, the AMX 12T. One of the biggest factors of this tank that you need to consider is that it has a very low top potential damage. You only carry 36 shells for this 75mm gun, and that's 6 full clips of the 6-shot autoloader. So I used 4 of my 6 shots there on that Chaffee and did no damage. So, that drops the percentage of my potential damage by quite a bit. So something, speculative shots, especially early in the game at fast-moving targets, not really a good idea in general in the AMX 1375. But we'll continue on here with the replay. And so after those first couple of shots, I do go for a reload. I want to have my full clip ready, and we're going to get into a little bit more of an aggressive position. One thing to mention here is the matchmaker was very kind in this battle. It's a Tier 7 light tank, which means it gets matchmakered, if that's a word, like a Tier 8 medium tank, for example. So Tier 8 games are the lowest top tier games that you'll see, and this is a Tier 8 game, and there are not many Tier 8s in it. So this is a great opportunity to really be a powerful force in the battle when that's not often the case in the AMX 1375. You're usually going up against Tier 9s, Tier 10s, where you really need to find your spots, pick your battles. So we have some nice opportunities here on this Challenger. That's one of the new British turreted tank destroyers that was recently added to the game. We were able to put some very long-range shots in. The gun was pretty accurate as long as we let it fully aim. That was about 500 meters that we were firing at. And again, it takes a while to aim, but as long as we let it fully aim, they went pretty much where we wanted. And then we've got a great opportunity on the Tiger here. We're fully reloaded, and now we don't need to wait as long because we're at a much closer range. And we put those 2 shots in very rapid succession to remove that Tiger from the game. So we got 4 left, and I'm kind of thinking, what do I do here? Where can I go to be useful to the team without going for my reload just yet? And I think, oh, maybe I can help out up here. But no, my 2 allies have that heavy tank removed, and now I think it's a good time to go for the reload because we have some big, heavy targets in front of us on pretty full health. So we're going to need every bit of potential damage. We don't want to go into a battle with our clip half loaded. The reload on this tank, it's about 15, 16 seconds. Varies depending on your ammo outload. Your equipment loadout. So we saw the AT-15 there. Again, not a target you want to be shooting at in this tank. The penetration at that range and at those angles probably not going to go in, and you want to consider using your ammo sparingly in good situations. So we're looking for a move here. There's 4 tanks in front of us, and we're going to try and help out here. We've got the T-43. That's a Russian Tier 7 medium. We put a couple of shots in, but oh man, there's a T-29. Let's get away from him, and we're going to try and be smart. Bounce off the side. Oh, that was a frustrating result. We put 1 more in, and there we get the kill. And now we're taking some big hits from the Jagdtiger 88, who's down there to the left, and then another one from the side there. We are in a bad situation, so I need to move, use these buildings effectively, and now we're safe. Our reload's done. The T-29 is a 1-hit. Yes, we get that one, and that was our 4th kill of the match. Having a great roll here, and there's 1 more. The heavy tank is up there behind the building. I'm trying to figure out, should I push on him? But the Jagdtiger will probably have my side. Okay, the heavy's removed. Just 2 tank destroyers left. We're going to get the win here, but we want to get some more damage. Fire my first shot. That bounced. Second one skies over the tank. Oh my goodness. Not a great decision there. So we go for the reload. Again, he's got almost 3/4 of his health, and if I go in there with 3 or 4 shots, I won't have enough to take him out. So I go for the reload, give my allies a chance to get down here as well, and I stay behind the building, and I've dropped off his radar, so now he doesn't know where I'm coming from. And now we're going to use the approach from the rear here. This is a non-turreted Tier 8 tank destroyer, so we have a great position here. Put one in, and one more finishes him off, and he has no hope of damaging us because he lacks a turret there. So we've got 2 in the clip, and again, I'm betting this ISU 152, which is the remaining enemy, is going to need more hits than that. So we go for a reload, and again, we're going to try and be smart about this. It's a non-turreted Russian tank destroyer. We don't want to go at him from the front because he can pretty much splash next to us at this point if he's using the top 152 millimeter and take us out. So we're going to go for a little flank. We go for a reload, and oh, that was bad. This obstruction, my tank is not heavy enough to clear it like some of the bigger mediums and heavies are, and so I get delayed getting here, and that might cost me a little bit of damage. Bit of a noob driving moment there. But the positioning paid off as we have the rear of the ISU, and we put one into his engine. We're going for a fire. We put one into the track, trying to track him. We get one more shot in, and then the allies come in and finish him up with a cleanup. So that's 5 kills. We can see 16 hits. We had 7 assistance damage flags pop up there as well. And we see the final results. Over 1,450, almost 1,500 XP for 1,729 damage with another almost 1,800 assistance, 5 kills, and that's an ace tanker. And now we'll get into the discussion there. So this battle took place about a week after the reset. And another video that I put out, I'll put a link up to it here in my T57 Heavy, was 2 or 3 days, I think, after the reset. And I ended up, it was a good game, a 5-kill game, but my damage was certainly lower than other games I've had in the T57 Heavy. And it resulted in, I want to say, 1,350 XP. You can check the video. It was somewhere around there. Definitely a little bit low compared to the normal top-performing game for a T57 Heavy, but it was an ace tanker. And I think, in part, that was definitely due to the server reset. But I didn't know that going into the battle. I didn't plan that. And it was still an ace tanker game. It was still... It resulted in ace tanker. It had a good result. Again, not a top tier, not a 7,000, 8,000 damage game, which usually I think it can take to get the ace tanker in that. But it was still a good game, and the game decided to award the ace tanker. And a similar situation here. We can see 1,442 base XP, which maybe is a little low. I don't really know the AMX 1375's numbers as well. This is, I think, the best game I've had in the tank. I haven't had any, 1,400, 1,500 games prior to the server reset that resulted in first or second class mastery. So somebody more experienced with the tank can certainly chime in. But what I'm interested to know is, what are your feelings about an ace tanker? What is an ace tanker? Is it, if the game gives it to you, then you got an ace tanker? Is it, no, in that tank, whatever it may be, you need to get this amount of damage or this amount of damage and assistance in order for it to be a real ace tanker? Or you need to get this amount of XP in order for it to be a real ace tanker? And feel free to leave a comment. I'm going to post. I'll post a thread on the forums as well. Maybe I'll put a poll on it because I'm curious to see what people think about this. If you just have the game and it goes into your history, and somebody pulls up the tank, they'll see AMX 1375. You got your mastery badge, and they won't have any more information than that. And nobody can really judge you on it. But when I have good games or entertaining games, I like to put them up on YouTube, and they're out there for everybody to see. And this was an ace tanker game, so I'll title it an ace tanker game. It's in my Kicking Aces series, which is only for mastery badges for ace tankers. And I'm certainly not trying to hide anything or deceive anybody. You can see my numbers in the post-battle results. I'm not hiding them from anybody. This battle is what it is, and you can judge it based on those numbers. And I'm certainly not offended by anybody having their opinion. Feel free to have your own opinion. That's what makes the game great. But I'm just curious to see how people measure up what an ace tanker is to them. So thank you for joining me. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.